you out of breath?
I don't know.
Cakes, cookies, ice cream, soda. Soda is the devil.
I'm not drinking devil soda, okay?
Here in a familiar place, we got our heads down.
You okay?
I'll be right back.
Oh my God, Carly.
I was clearly able to see what was causing Carly's breathing problems.
I have cancer.
You're only the second known case in the world.
Wow, lucky me. If you're in this, promise me you will always smile.
The C stands for
Cancer?
Carly. You are so weird.
I don't know if you are taking this lightly, but you need to know exactly what you're dealing with.
Forget the competitions, forget the medals. This was your greatest achievement.
Everyone here is ready to go.
All right, there you go. That's the trailer for the brand new movie called Kiss and Cry. With us right now, the director of the film, Sean Cisterna. Nice to see you, Sean.
Thank you for having us.
And a familiar face as well from the television. I mentioned earlier Heartland and Degrassi, Sarah Fisher, and you're obviously the lead actress of this movie. Sarah, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good, great to have you here. Now, the story, if we can go back in time, obviously, so Carly was a good friend of yours.
Yeah, I met Carly when I was in grade 12 and she was in grade 10. And when I was supposed to go off to university, I decided to take a gap year. And lucky for me, Carly was still home. So that was sort of when, Car and I got really close. And that was around the time she first got diagnosed with cancer.
Mm-hmm. Sean, is it difficult as a director of a film like this to take on such a challenging topic?
Well, working with Sarah was I guess a good gateway into getting into the project because she was so close with Carly. But yeah, it was a challenge in the sense that we had to be, tell a motion picture story with a lot of drama, but also be beholden to the family and Carly's actual story. So the, I guess, synthesis between real life and the needs of a movie were a bit of a challenge.
So Sarah, how did that work then? Because obviously you worked closely with the family to make sure the proper story was portrayed.
Yeah, well, the family were so incredible. They opened the doors to their home and to our high school. We filmed in so many locations where I actually spent a lot of time with Carly. Her boyfriend, her amazing boyfriend, John Servinas, was also incredibly involved in the film, and we had several meetings with all of us where we would brainstorm and make sure, that we were making the movie as close to the actual story as possible. And I don't know how we could have done it without all of their help. They were really, really wonderful on set, especially with such a sensitive topic.
Mm-hmm. How long was the whole process, Sean, from the beginning stages of writing it, putting it together?
Oh, the overall development was about, I'd say, 6 months worth of research and meeting with the family and interviews and talking to the live people involved in the behind-the-scenes story. Mm-hmm. But then production was actually about maybe a month or so.
Really?
And, yeah, we worked in the actual locations where Carly lived her life, like like you said, her high school. We were the first film crew in history to shoot at the Princess Margaret Cancer Center in Toronto. We shot at the Air Canada Center during a live Leafs game. So, yeah, all in all, that took about I'd say 6 to 8 months for the whole project to be finished.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, watching the trailer because I was watching you sort of watch the trailer, and is it difficult? I mean, obviously as an actress, you're probably critiquing yourself. That's natural. But is it difficult to also see yourself portraying a friend?
I think one of the hardest things is really just making sure that I do it any kind of justice, because Car really set the bar as high as you can set it. Car, just all in all, was great at everything she did. She's the friend you want, the daughter you want, the sister you want. She's a remarkable young woman, and she has such a big personality that I am so honored to have had her in my life. But I wanted to make sure that Carly translates properly on screen, not just her story, and that we're telling it right, and that we're really diving into what it feels like or looks like to be dealing with cancer, let alone, a 1 in 3.5 billion type of cancer, but making sure that Car who she was translates on camera properly.
And we have a charitable component here as well with this movie. So an organization in town is benefiting.
Yes, we are working with Ottawa Regional Cancer Foundation, and they do incredible things to help support families dealing with cancer, individuals dealing with cancer, including cancer coaching, which is sort of, I guess, a sort of a new thing, and it's quite incredible. Because every person's different, they meet with an individual or maybe their partner or whoever, and they talk about, you know, what is their goal, what is something that they can do to you know, to feel better if they're having an off day, or to feel less stressed when they're dealing with cancer. And the cancer coaching actually kind of dives into every individual's reaction and response in dealing with cancer, and trying to make them focus on little things that can hopefully make even the slightest bit of a difference with how they're feeling.
Okay. Tonight, we've got a movie premiere, and this is exciting because sometimes when we hold movie premieres in Ottawa, the stars aren't there. Leo DiCaprio is busy, right? But we have Sarah Fisher here tonight, and she's going to be live in person. So where is this taking place?
So it's tonight at the Mayfair Theatre at 6:30 p.m. And Sarah and I and the producer Avi will be there to lead a Q&A after the film. So if any audience members have any questions about the making of the film, we'll all be there together to answer those questions.
So what's the best way to get tickets to make sure people ensure a seat?
Yeah, currently I think they're available at the door. Like, I don't remember the specific web address.
I think you can go to ottawacancer.ca, and there are some being sold there. But but at this point, I mean, everyone's welcome to come and welcome to just show up, and we will be greeting you with open arms. So,
what is next for this film? I mean, if people can't make it tonight, where will we be able to see it?
We are headed around the world, basically. So we're heading to the Beijing International Film Festival in a couple of weeks. Then we have a screening in Dublin, Ireland, and in Sydney, Australia.
Really?
And
that's impressive.
Yeah.
That is really all over the world.
Our little film is going a lot of places. And then, I don't know if we can announce it, but we've been picked up on a, how would you say, a
large
streaming
television network
service as well that reaches
that begins
many
with the word net.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Which is exceptional and well-deserved, right? Because the trailer, it looks like a very beautiful movie, well-directed, well-acted movie. And, of course, you're paying tribute to a friend, so congratulations.
Yeah, mostly well-directed.
Mostly well-directed. Modest.
Better than that.
Modest. Obviously, ottawacancer.ca, a great place to go to find out more about what the Ottawa Regional Cancer Foundation does here. But Kiss and Cry is going to be tonight. What time? One more time?
6:30 p.m.
At Mayfair. Perfect. Thank you very much, Sean and Sarah. And
thank you so much.
Wonderful. We've got more daytime coming up. Do not go anywhere, please.